And we're live. Alrighty, here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. Dev stream number 167, the first dev stream of the year. Oh my, oh my. I'm sure there's going to be lots to go over. I'm sure there's going to be lots of amazingness about to go down. Hope you guys are enjoying your time out there, enjoying yourselves, enjoying the day. Beautiful Friday, January 27th, coming at you live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. This is the Warframe dev stream number 167. We are here enjoying a nice, lovely co-stream and chill. Ah, yeah. And of course, everybody out there, get your glasses up in the air one time, take some shots of whatever you guys got available. I'm enjoying some coffee. I am very much still, actually, I'm about to enjoy my last shot of coffee and switch to water. So everybody out there, shots, get woke. Yes, that was my last shot of coffee. Ah, yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. Daily login 1,313. Let's get this working, cell. All right. I do want to make sure to turn my volume down. So we can enjoy the audio of the dev stream. How you doing out there? Hope. How you feeling? And welcome on in here. Welcome back to the show. And we out here hanging out, doing a little dev stream and chill. Little co-stream with the devs here. Make sure I got my audio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DevStream 167. Really quickly, let's address the Utico in the room.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ford.
Yeah, just sometimes you gotta stay home. It's just that simple.
That's all good. She didn't want to color coordinate with Pablo and I in our
Yeah.
pink and red, but that's fine.
I didn't get the memo.
You didn't need the memo. It's fine.
I ignored the memo.
Welcome to the stream. I know it's the end, almost the end of January, but I'm going to say it anyways. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Yeah,
Hope
Happy New Year,
had a
everyone.
wonderful end to
Happy
their
New Year indeed.
2022 and a great beginning to their 2023. This is our first dev stream back. We're back.
First dev stream of the year.
Yeah, it's
Dev stream 167.
I mean, it's you don't have windows in that box, do you?
Speaking of drops,
do
make sure
actually.
you're in the chat.
Oh, very good. It's got windows. All right, let's get into a bit of housekeeping and, of course, introduce who is on this couch. We're going to start down there with introduce yourself.
I'm Greg. I'm the lead character artist. Feels good to be called up from the minor leagues again.
Oh, stop it.
So, yeah.
Eric, concept director.
Wow.
Happy New Year's.
Oh,
Happy to be here.
happy to be here.
It's also
Hey.
the new Lunar New Year as well. So
Nice
this is the
beard.
The first dev stream of the new Lunar Year.
Yep, you're the rabbit. We have in-game stuff for that.
I like Greg's socks. I'm wearing some Christmas
My
socks
name
right
is
now,
Megan,
so
and I'm the the community director at Digital Extremes.
And I'm Pablo. I'm the lead designer.
Ford, and I'm just here to creatively direct some things. You know, it's almost been a year since that happened. Pablo, February 1st.
Is that Kirby shirt?
It's been
Is that a Kirby hoodie?
A while. Yeah. 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been here. I was gonna
You
say.
guys can't see it, but on the other screen, there's a screenshot of my failures right there. That's
No,
in
no,
the
no,
scene.
no, no. We'll get to that. No. Before we jump into everything we're going to show, obviously tonight we do have Twitch drops happening right now. We have a Riven grab bag. If you're all linked up, watch for 30 minutes to get yourself either a rifle ribbon, a shotgun ribbon, a pistol ribbon, a melee ribbon, or a Riven cipher. Ain't that it?
Riveting.
Hey, cheers.
Riveting. Thank you.
Lot of
Eric.
ribbons.
Wow, what a contribution. 30 minutes, make sure you're linked, warframe.com/Twitch. If you're not, just check yourself out. And then we do have a gift of the Lotus Alerts happening at 3 p.m. Eastern Time when this stream will conclude, of a Orokin Reactor Blueprint and a Orokin Catalyst Blueprint, up for 24 hours. Don't miss it if you need some potatoes in your life. All right. Obviously, I mean, maybe not obviously, but I'm sure there are some people who have seen, as they were waiting for this stream, the announcement image, and also maybe even the description of Citrine's last wish. What does that even mean? Tough to say.
is that?
What
Just want
is
to point
that?
out
You've
before
never heard
we
that
move
in your
on
life.
too
We're
far
gonna tell you
how
but
awesome
we
everyone's
wanted to
socks
start the
are,
stream off
but how
with
everyone's
a bit of
pants
a
are rolled up.
update
My
on
pants
the
are rolled up
development
also.
of Duviri. Over to you, Yukiko.
Maybe more people need to learn how to
Indeed.
sew.
Before I say important things, I'm going to say not important
Or everybody's
things.
just proud of
Apparently
their
I have some
socks and wanna
reverb
show 'em
issues,
off.
So I'm going to talk until chat either tells Dean that we're good to go or whatnot, because I think there are some audio issues.
I'm trying to fix this.
He's
Yeah,
fixing it
so-
now.
So I'm going to say not important things in the meantime, which is that within every game community, you'll find passionate people that are really good at. Oh.
Now we can hear the echo
Yeah,
too.
now we're
Oh
getting
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Now it's
wow.
an
Okay.
echo of an echo.
I just want to talk about how grateful I am for the codpiece detectives in the community that were able to discern from an image what they were looking at. You have forensic cyber experts that were really able to focus in and do codpiece comparisons. And I think Warframe's unique in the codpiece unique market that we're able to set ourselves apart in the gaming industry, games of service, synergy space with our pronounced cod pieces. And
Yes.
for
Artists,
me,
congrats.
I'm really glad that we are in such a unique position. So, our market position is codpiece adjacent, and I'm just really excited about.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, now we lost her.
She's gone.
She gone. Dean's fiddling around over
Whoops.
there. He's figuring it out. Sorry, Reb, we can't hear you anymore.
Echodo.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh no!
He's pantomiming it. Yes.
Pantomiming
codpiece.
it.
Stuck in-
Okay, she's talking about the cod
talking
piece.
about
I can see that.
Codpiece.
Reb,
Whoa.
blink if you're safe. Very good. Okay. He's in a safe place. Don't worry about it.
Do a giveaway.
Hey, there it-
We
whoa,
got
hey.
her.
Oh.
Dean's a little busy,
What?
so
Okay.
we're just gonna let him go. We're gonna look at chat. Chat. How are
Okay.
you? How was your New Year?
I love how everyone
Tell us,
automatically
how your
thinks
January has
that
started.
getting
How was your
louder
January?
is the answer to not
Right.
hearing.
Great.
Yeah, went snowboarding.
Oh yeah, we had a little vacation
To
post
get-
Christmas.
You guys went
We went out west.
Yeah.
It's only cool people.
Hey, let's stick to that
Go
point.
next year.
Vacations, January. That might be related to why this isn't the Duviri dev stream, but we needed Eric here all of January.
We're concept. We were
That's
way
not
ahead of
fair.
it. So
Oh, it's not?
our
Oh.
fault. We were done 2 years
Oh.
ago. So.
Okay.
I was here for something else.
No,
Nah.
but until the reverb's fixed, I don't want to say anything important. So you guys can just talk. I don't know. I assume
Okay,
I'm
we
still
can.
a mess.
How was
we-
you in
Yeah,
January, Megan?
yeah. How about you guys? How was your?
How was your January? My January is great.
Apparently it's fixed according to chat, so I don't
We're
know.
good.
Is it good?
Yep.
I'm looking at Dinio.
I mean,
Is it
slight
me telling
echo,
you I
but
can't
way
tell
better.
when
I mean,
you're
it's
talking?
fine.
Okay,
let's let
reverb
Reb
is
talk.
fixed. Yeah, hey everyone. So anyway, about Duviri, we did say at the
As good as it's gonna
we
get.
did our well, I guess we didn't do a December dev stream last year. We did a November one, right? And we said see y'all on the other side. So we wanted to do a Duviri dev stream right in January, and honestly, we just didn't want to do it because we wanted more time to give you a presentation since TennoCon that puts into context our next open world. And I certainly owe everyone an apology that was looking forward to the Duviri dev stream to start their year off, but it will be worth the wait. It will be in February. And Duviri
I'm fine
is
with the
just a
wait.
very
I'm
beautifully
fine.
wild.
Take your time, make it nice.
Equestrian
She's a
mark.
question
Wow.
mark
It's a
now.
question mark. Yeah.
Oh,
Everything you can.
And she's back.
Oh, is she
Oh,
back?
she's back.
oh,
Okay.
she's back.
She tried to escape, but she's back.
Sorry, we lost you, Reb. Continue.
But I did bring some
She's back.
screenshots.
As good as it's gonna get. Sorry to interrupt. It's because you guys have speakers in the room hearing her. That's where the low echo is coming from. So that's probably as good as it's
So
gonna be.
Dean's fault.
So
Yeah.
Eric's muted for the rest of the
Oh, all
Anyway,
right, Reb. Continue.
I think this is as good as it's gonna
Yeah,
get.
that's okay.
Unfortunately.
Go on,
All
Reb.
right. Did people hear me? I don't know. But anyway, the point is there will be the February deep dive Duviri dev streamer where we'll walk you through everything. But I did bring some screenshots. I just wanted to talk to everyone a little bit about. So the first one, whatever one you want to pull up, I'll do a little look at the open world. I don't know if it's gonna. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So
Oh.
maybe
Nice.
a keen-eyed
I
player.
can see this
will
as a cave. You can see on the top left. It's
But
like it's
this
going
is-
out.
underneath
Wait, what?
Duviri, there will be some beautiful
I see like
and
a
quite peculiar
on the
caves
bottom,
for you
too.
to explore, and there will be
Like it goes
some
out.
information about perhaps the truth of Duviri. And yeah, so you can see me on my cave there in the cave under.
I hope we get
Duviri.
XP for the
Take a look.
horse.
This is I took this
Affinity.
moments ago just before the stream, so this was I was running around Duviri today, and you'll get a closer look at this in February. And then another one I have is just a little bit more of a look of the landscape itself. Duviri is unlike any other open world we've
Wow.
done. It's going to be very strange, very beautiful.
Wow.
The team is putting together some incredible ways for you to explore and play, and
On
you
the
will get a full
clouds.
gameplay breakdown in our next dev stream. But it's coming along wonderfully. We're very excited about Duviri. It's our priority for the start of the year. But with all that said, it is something that we are not ready to show today because
I feel
we have
dumb.
something
What
else to
planet is
show, which
Duviri on?
Katrine's Last Wish. So again, apologize for people that wanted to see Duviri gameplay today. It will be our February dev stream dedicated to putting everything you just saw into context because it's truly one of a kind Warframe update. So thanks for your patience, and yeah, hope you're excited because I sure as hell am.
And those were some ultra wide pictures, might I add, Rebecca Ford.
Someone might be bragging about her new monitor.
I don't know
Someone.
who.
I'm not sure who.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
in general, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I think this is by quite a length our most ambitious update
Oh, yeah.
ever. It's very, very ambitious. It's coming along really good, and it has a lot of really cool stuff. But you know, I think we like our first tease for Duviri was so long ago that we'd rather wait a little bit more and get it right than rush it and have issues. You know, so that's basically where we're at.
Yes.
But
you will.
in
Yeah.
the meantime, we got a surprise.
We do. We have an update you've literally never heard of, which we're going to get into very shortly. First, let's do a platinum prize. Dean, appreciate.
Yes, and
Yeah,
as I
I
was
know, I'm
thinking
sorry.
about
I
it,
know. I
I
appreciate you
commented
trying to
on
figure
the
that out.
gentlemen's socks and how
We shall
awesome they
prevail.
were, and the beard and
quiet.
everything, the Kirby shirt, the Kirby thing.
Oh,
Both the
Stanley
ladies,
_Ors
both the
has
ladies'
1,000
hair
I can read it perfectly.
is
'cause I'm
amazing.
a-
As I was
Why do you need four?
enjoying
Widescreen,
Megan's
wide eyes.
giant curls there.
Okay. Yeah. Stanley _Ors.
That's
You
just
won
a
1,000
moment. Those
platinum.
moments in time.
Yeah.
How are we the clowns of
Congrats.
the show?
Congrats, please whisper.
Hey,
Thank you.
GG's in the
All
chat.
right. Before we talk about Citrine's update and what's coming in the near future, we're going to take one step backwards, back to 2022. And over the past couple years, I want to say 2020 and 2021, we have released a year in review stats webpage where you can take a look at usage stats for Warframes, for weapons, per platform. And we have done that again this year. For anyone who is interested in that and wants to peruse, you can do !stats in the Twitch chat, or you can go to warframe.com/2022stats. Dean, if you can go to my gameplay, which is not gameplay. Pablo, what's this?
Wait, what?
Remember that time I tried to make Wukong a little less used? Remember how well that went?
I mean, this is maybe a smaller number than what it used to be. I don't
it's
know.
just
Look at
pretty-
Wisp up there.
Yeah, Wisp
It's,
is-
I mean, he's a starter. We all know he'd be up there, but
Yeah.
anyway, these are, like I said, stats for the weapons, warframes themselves. You can see a little heat map if you're a visual individual like myself. Wowie. Wow. Red, am I right? You can go through it. What do you think the primary weapon? We tried to guess earlier. What do you think?
Yeah, my guess. I mean, some Kuba, but probably the Brahma.
Kuvazar is still up there. Ah, yes, yes.
But this is all of
Brahma's third.
2022.
That wasn't that far.
Yeah, so something to consider about this is obviously when stuff happened in 2022. When we had updates.
I knew Nataruk was
reworks,
gonna be up there.
Obviously, Varuna isn't going to be the highest one here because she came out in December. Like,
I'm gonna have
we
to
gotta
check
take all
these myself.
That stuff into consideration. But
That's
There
interesting.
are some fun stats here for the entire year of 2022.
I wanna see where
so obviously,
Amprex is.
These stuff at the top, as we know about Wukong Prime especially, those were things that we saw at the top near the beginning, Q1, Q2 of the year, and did some changes and some rework. So they're still reflected here in the top because we did those later on in the year. So
Hey,
Take
Epitaph
it
is up there.
Didn't even come out till the end of April, so it's very cool. Yeah.
yeah, so you can check that out, warframe.com/2022 stats. Oh, the Zorus coming in hot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Almost like combo.
Zorus
was
is
good.
nice.
Infinite combo. It's almost like you want to keep your combo up.
Who would have thought? Infinite combo. All right, Dean, you can go with my gameplay if you would like. Thanks, Dean. All right, now speaking of this year, obviously we have what we're going to talk about soon, Citrine's Last Wish. We'll get there very soon. Duviri, obviously on deck, but also one big anniversary of 2023 is our 10-year anniversary. Guys, we're turning 10. Double digits. Wow. If you don't know, or if you're new here, just unfamiliar, March 25th is our 10-year anniversary of Warframe being birthed. if you
March
will.
25th.
Remind us
Let's
Steven
go.
Tyler and many others. And we're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary. It's a big milestone. So we will have more information about what you can expect for the year of 10 years leading up to that. I don't have anything right now other than just stay tuned for more information about what could possibly happen during the year.
Gonna be a
Fun
celebration.
stuff. Else?
That's insane. A decade.
I know.
Decade.
Yeah.
It's my 10-year
Yeah.
anniversary in August.
I've been playing, I think, 6 years.
I know,
6
and
of
you
the
guys are
10.
bragging about your
Maybe
Wow,
7.
13
I will
for
not
me.
I keep,
Eric wanted to
you
bring
know,
up.
Well, we were talking about him.
as the years progress,
13 years.
my numbers stay the same.
You were here for the inception of Warframe.
Yeah,
And a little bit before as well.
the first
I'll have to check
Concept
those
were-
numbers.
11 years ago, basically. So,
And you were there,
yeah,
concepting.
basically made the game.
Okay.
Oh,
How you're lonesome.
all by yourself?
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yuriko might
Yeah,
contest that.
Sounds like something I'd
There's
say.
lots planned for the 10-year anniversary this year. So very, very exciting to be, kicking things off and
Yeah,
knowing
so-
that we have lots.
Yeah, so just stay tuned for more information on that, but please rest assured that we are going to be celebrating 10 years. 'Cause it's a huge milestone for DE, for
Absolutely.
the players. There are players here who have literally stuck around since day one, which is insane. So shout out to you, and
Yes,
also
there
if
are
you're
still
new or, a year-old,
Excalibur Primes
2-year-old,
out there. That's
thank you for
amazing.
being- I mean, you're not 2 years old, but
Hopefully not.
Are you a
Game
baby
account.
watching the stream?
Your diapers.
Are there
No, I'm just kidding.
babies watching?
Yeah. Can
Wow.
you get the diaper in chat?
Whenever I'm playing, I see,
Whoa.
and I see someone with like the profile of Excalibur Prime or something. I'm like, wow,
You're like, eh.
that's a homie right
Yeah.
there.
Like, can I get a handshake?
10 years is a nice, big date where for a lot of people it's like a coming of age sort of thing, right? If anyone started when they were a kid and then they're basically grown up adults, which is kind of crazy to think about, right?
It's actually really true.
Like if you were a teenager, you're basically in your 20s now, and if you stuck with it, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy to think about that it's been that long.
Like, I got glasses when I was 10 years old. Now look at
Oh
me.
my god. You worked at D since you were
I
10.
didn't-
Now you're 20.
That's how it is. I'm well over 20. Anyways, we're going to move on to
Whoa.
not Citrine's Last Wish just yet. Something that's coming before Citrine's Last Wish, and that is Star Days. Star Days is coming back. Ticker! Ticker's going to be back
Hey.
in Fortuna starting February 1st.
That's in a
and
couple
she's gonna
days.
Bring some new glyphs and a new emote, which, Dean, if you'd like to go to my screen of my gameplay. So I'm here visiting Ticker. This is the test build, so obviously. And there's a Miss Rebecca Ford.
Hey.
Before you do it, Reb, I'm just going to show Ticker's manifest here. So Starday's affections will appear February 1st. And Ticker will have everything from previous Star
New
Days.
glyphs
and
incoming.
More stuff like the glyphs. This one being the most K-pop thing I think I've ever seen in Warframe
That was
thus
great.
far.
Wow.
Love it.
I like it.
And then one newer addition is an emote.
Oh.
And it comes in two parts, left hand
Oh.
and the right hand, and you can coordinate it with a bestie or a new friend.
We need
you
that.
Can, come together and
We
make yourself
need
a
that.
heart. And because Reb and I are besties for life, we're going to show it off here. So I'm going to be left.
All right, I'll be right.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Here,
that.
let's try it. Try it.
Oh,
Oh,
we did it.
Wow.
It does work.
It does work. Real life and in game. Isn't that fun? So yeah, Star Days is really just a celebration of love. I just love when Ticker really gasses me up, gives me affirmation. So I love hanging out with Ticker during this time. And it's just a fun way to get some nice little festive themed items from previous years and also a couple new things. So if that's
That's
up your
so
alley,
awesome.
get yourself some debt bonds and Ticker will give you some really cute stuff. And
Debt
February
bonds,
1st is
baby.
when Star Days will start. Yay!
Fortuna
So
Thanks,
excited.
Reb.
bounties.
You actually left me hanging. I'm standing there with
I'm
my
so
hand
sorry.
out like this, and there's nothing happening.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you. Thank
There you go. Sorry. You were just grabbing my shoulder.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Oh,
Aw,
We can get
Very
Ticker right in there. Oh,
I love it.
I tried.
I love
All right,
it.
you can move away from my gameplay now, Dina. Appreciate you. All right. Shall we finally talk about Citrine's Last Wish?
Let's just
I
do
feel
it.
like we're at your mercy here, Megan. This is you can we're your hostages.
This is my show. If only Dean. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say if Dean implemented put the shutter down on Rep. I'm kidding. I would never.
That's amazing.
I love you. I love you.
Dope, dope, dope.
I love you. All right, we're going to talk about Citrine's Last Wish. Reb, what's the scoop?
Yeah, so as we were looking at, even as recently as Lewis Prey, which we released in December, it felt really good to do a very traditional Warframe update where you do a game mode or adjacent game mode, a frame, and a whole bunch of cool shit. So we were like, let's start the year off with that because we want to, give ourselves some more time with Duviri. So we came up with Citrine's Last Wish, which is an update that is very classic Warframe, and importantly to me, it brings a very beautiful theme and also some characters that I love and I'm sure the community loves as well. So what we are doing with Citrine's Last Wish is we're bringing a Warframe, we're bringing a variant game mode, and we're bringing some characters into the spotlight that A, might love minerals, and B, might be looking for ways to improve the tube men. And for that reason, this update as a package is going to have some themes of love, some themes of loss within a story that you'll play in this variant game mode.
Yo.
Now, Citrine is a Warframe that Pablo and the art team have been putting together. And I don't know if we want to start with Citrine, maybe start with some characters. I'm not sure how you want to go from there. But generally speaking, it's an update that we are going to get out in February on all platforms. And it's going to have a brand new Warframe for everyone to play, a mirror defense game mode. And
Brand
because
new
it's our 10-year
Warframe?
anniversary, it's going to be bringing back something with a twist that is very near and dear to my heart. I actually brought a screenshot, and we'll see how much nostalgia there is for this.
Let's see if they can guess. Dean, it's titled Zinni, which I just spoiled.
That's what this is.
Not crazy.
No, it's not. It's not raids.
That's
Raids.
so dumb.
Yeah, Zinni.
Could you possibly guess?
I'm so stupid. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
I want to be very clear. There is much more to the game mode than just this map. This is only 1/3 of everything you're going to see with Citrine's Last Wish. And we're doing something we've never done before with the game mode. And this is just a small, 10-year anniversary detail. But this is not the only thing that you'll see with this game mode, but it is coming back for it. So I'm very excited.
Speaking of not the only thing, but also in line, Dean, there's another piece of fan art called
Fan art.
crystals. Or sorry, not fan art. Sorry, I'm in primetime mode.
We're fans
The
of
crystals.
ourselves.
So, like Reb said, this is oh, sorry, good catch. Those are some good reflexes. Part of this new, part of the update, and these are going to be. Did you say defense?
And by the
I'm not sure,
way,
actually.
Yeah,
I spent so many
Megan has
hours
this art
on that
for-
Zini
this is
tile
One
set.
of our environment artists has put
So
something
many
together for
hours
Supreme
early
Last
on.
Wish,
I don't know
and it's
about you,
gonna be a
Sephiroth.
mirror defense, and like I said, that tile you saw, the throwback, is only going to be one
Cheers,
part of the
Juba.
mission. And these characters that are perhaps encased in minerals are critical to the story of Citrine's Last Wish. So these will be very important for you and your objectives in the mission. You may see something a little tragic and heartbreaking happening, but you know, you'll have to wait and see. Maybe a certain mineral loving character will tell you a little bit more about what's going on here.
Well, I'm going to spoil what that mineral loving character is currently. Dina, can you go to my gameplay? Thank you. So like Reb said, there's going to be a new mission, and it's going to be on Mars, Mirror Defense, as you can see. This will be locked if you haven't done Heart of Deimos, so that will be the prerequisite to access this node. Once you have, Otak is going to want to chat with you a little bit. We're going to go see him just really quickly.
Otak.
And one of the things that this update and this kind of story are going to bring, very similar to Lewis Prey.
Gotta go to Deimos.
Where, like Reb said, you know, really classic.
No spoilers,
mission,
pop to your operator.
acquisition Of getting the Warframe.
Go talk to Otak.
Weapons, which we're going to talk about. But as well, we are doing a vendor-style acquisition as well. So not only can you get the Citrine parts in this new mission.
Yeah,
and the
spoiler warning
weapons,
at the
but
top.
Also, Otak is going to play a part here in being the vendor. And he will also have all the goodies for a currency that you can acquire in game as well, similar to the Lewis Thrax Plasm. I won't go too far,
Oh, there
but
we go.
you
There he
see
is,
down
right
here
there.
we have a little bit of an option to check out his wares. So he will play a part, and he'll greet you with a lovely inbox if you've already played the Heart of Deimos when you log into the game, and you can check that out. And yeah, is there anything else, Reb, on that?
Yeah, I think just generally speaking, the update is going to give you that new game mode that is that mirror defense. You'll be able to play it and earn everything that the update's bringing, which I hope that you are going to be showing some of the weapons coming.
Mirror
And of course the
defense.
frame. And yeah, I guess the community has kind of latched on to the idea of a pity system with some of our new frame and updates, and that's exactly it. If you don't get lucky in the game mode, you can go to Otak, go to Citrine, and you can use the currency to sort of guarantee that you're going to get the content that we're releasing, which will be a new frame and 2 signature weapons, which we can probably talk about right now.
Oh, that's gonna be so
Good. Or we
awesome.
could talk about Citrine.
Yeah, the new frame, Citrine, let's go.
Let's talk
I'm
about
ready.
Citrine. Let's do it. We're gonna go from a art perspective first, and then we'll go into a design perspective of what Citrine is. But we have a whole bunch of concepts to show you from the inception with the ever wonderful Keith Thompson, and then going into our high poly versions, our thoughts on what the color scheme is going to be. So we'll jump into the first one. Dean has it armed and ready to go. So this is the iconic
Ooh.
Keith Thompson style Warframe, and this was where Citrine was concepted. I want to say
Kinda looks
it was
sentient.
Stalactus.
I think so. I think
Stalact-
that's what it is.
Stalactites?
Stalactus,
Stalactus. So we've taken this, and she will be the star of the show for Citrine's Last Wish, obviously. So we obviously took this concept, and what did we do with it? What did you do with it, Greg?
What do we do with it?
Yeah. you can go to the
Nothing.
next one.
Are we doing
Nothing.
concept first, or are we doing so? I think this is
Kind of like
Yeah.
a beetle, like a beetle note, like a beetle
You guys
face.
and Marco.
Welcome on in, Phil.
Yeah, I think we center it. I think we roughed in the mesh a little bit, and then we had Marco and your team
Yeah.
kind of refine it a little bit. Is it good, Dean?
It's kind of like infested. It's purple on the inside.
We can go to the next
Shout out to all my
one.
colorblind friends. It is got like a little
So
purple
you knew
fuzzy.
you knew the theme
on the
off gate,
insides of
right?
those,
Pablo,
like the
you wanted
arms-
geode, crystals,
arm
all that
slits.
fun stuff.
And the leg slits.
Yeah, I think that was
Crystals?
pretty
Okay.
Early on, when generally how we do is we look at a lot of. Keith Thompson has like a bunch of concepts for us, and literally have like 20 plus there. And I was looking through them, and I was looking at this one, and I always liked this design. I think he did it several years ago.
2019.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in a long time ago. And every now and then I would look at it and I'd be like, what could that one be? And I've been wanting to do a support frame for a while. It's something that obviously we have a few, but it's generally we tend to do more
Support frame.
all rounders nowadays. So I want to do a support one, and at the moment it's actually more all rounder than support, if I'm being honest. But it's coming along really well. We're doing a lot of play testing at the moment. Pretty exciting.
So from art perspective, and now we have kind of the imagination of what her color is going to be. And I had no part in this, okay? These colors were not.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just going to say I think people are inspired by me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so I think these are some work in progress. What's actually interesting in particular with this one is this is a kind of a combination of multiple team members working on one Warframe. So we don't usually do it that way, but I think this is a case where we had to leverage some like really cool tech stuff with how we're going to render and generate all the mineral innards. And when we were designing the original sculpts, it was kind of important for us to, I think, capture some of that almost violent way that the Warframe is being torn apart in sections and kind of innards exposed and stuff like that. So and also, actually, this is an opportunity for some of these new members of our team to have joined us in the past year to really kind of flex their muscles and sort of like breathe, fresh blood into the way we make content. So this is, I want to shout out Frederick and Bento and Isaias. And so they've been kind of steadily working through it, problem solving. This is a bit of a collaborative process because this took some pretty creative, overcoming some creative challenges and technical challenges as far as generating the final high resolution mesh and how we're gonna handle the material. So I'm looking forward to the final polished piece. But these early looks, kind of the prototypes and early looks of it were very, very promising. This is a bit of an inside look into how the sausage gets made. So this is an exciting one. This is kind of
Nice.
Warframe is weird in all the best ways. This is another one of those real weird ones, and it's
Always
kind of awesome.
down to watch a good sausage.
And we also have a
Get
alternate
made.
helmet for her that will be coming.
Ooh, yeah, Marco worked on this.
Solution plays all day.
This is, I believe, called the Kalite helmet. Maybe you can speak to it.
Yeah. Actually, speaking with Marco about it, this goes back to what I mentioned previously. With he had some sketches, and we looked at where we're developing the look for the Warframe, and again, it's almost like a violent way in which parts of it are exposed, right? So I remember talking to him about capturing a bit more of that, and it felt a lot more dynamic and weird, and weird in all the best ways, right? It's so alien, and it seems like it's organic, but also, of course, it seems like we're emulating a lot of that like cracked geode look, and you're looking into this collection of minerals inside.
Yeah, I can see the cracked geode look now.
Out of all of the kind of early
With a nice
sketches, I think we
close-up.
kind of
It's not
narrowed
fuzzy
down
at
to
all.
just
It's very
alternate
much a
helmets. They look
crystal.
so different from the original, and that's how we usually do it. We kind of make sure that the alternate helmet is a really different take, and so this really was the one that everyone was happy with. So
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very cool. Like you said, very different from what the OG is going to be.
that's right. Yeah.
And we also have a couple animations. Now, keep in mind that the mesh used in this animation is not her, and it's not going to come to your game, so don't get excited about
It's how
You'll never
this
see
is
this
made.
game.
You'll never see this.
Just
No.
accept it.
Just
Our
accept it.
animators need shapes to work with, so they make kit bashed frames to every idle animation starts like this in their respective shapes. So enjoy the curse
Enjoy.
and beautiful and innovative animations.
So this is going to be Citrine's idle animation for when she has a rifle. She's, what did you say, crystal sweating or something? Wiping that crystal sweat.
Wiping the crystal sweat, yeah.
Crystal sweat in Warframe, TBD. I don't know. So this is going to be the rifle one. I think the next one is a bow. Yep. So we have a bow idle. Oh,
Yeah.
glamorous.
Wow.
Oh my
Loki is
goodness.
slaying.
Joke.
Fabulous.
Loki is absolutely serving.
Loki, please.
What is up?
And then I think the next one is a pistol idol, where she's telling us to shush. Can we believe? What a savage. Just having none of your.
Put it over there.
None of your
She's
stuff.
saying, stop requesting Loki female.
You
Chat.
can't have me.
All the chat.
So when is that coming?
Sorry? No, it's not permanent.
Right.
Well, the animations are, not the mesh, okay? Not the
No, that's our
mesh.
10-year
Terrible.
anniversary. We're giving a Loki helmet,
Yeah,
so
but-
every
Don't
Spoiler
even.
alert.
Don't even.
Loki can serve any look that Loki wants to as of our 10-year
No, no.
anniversary.
Yeah, so that is currently the process that we're going through with Citrine. We're getting her, her mesh in game, working with the materials and everything, making her look fantastically geoed. And then, yeah, design-wise, like you said, playtesting the abilities, making sure that she's kind of support frame. At this point, maybe not. They're kind of going back and forth.
It all kind of it goes through phases as we develop. But yeah, she's a lot of fun right now. She's very, very powerful, maybe a little too much, and then we just kind of go back and forth until she's ready to go.
Yeah, so that's currently where we're at right now, but Citrine will be coming, obviously, in Citrine's Last Wish, so that is the Warframe.
You're not going to
Like I
share my screenshot?
Oh, Reb
My
has a
beautiful-
screenshot, that's right, sorry.
Come on.
Sorry,
Come
she has a
on.
wide screenshot she'd like everyone to see. It's in there. It's called
Come
Citrine.
on. Come on.
It's
I
coming,
spent
it's
all-
just so wide, it can't fit.
Yeah. World's widest screenshot.
I promise you. I promise you, Dean.
Dean,
Refresh?
it's in there.
It's in there. Reb might have added it real close to the wire.
I would do no such
She
thing.
would not. She would not.
I would not.
Pause chop?
But I did.
Pause chop?
It's like
Reb
a.
just dying to show off those wide screenshots.
I just want everyone to see Citrine. So you saw the.
It's in there,
wonderful
just it's such
development from
widescreen,
the
takes so long to
modeling
download.
And all the work going into the geode innards, I believe we call those these days. The crystal innards.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I want
That's
to
the
show you it
technical term.
in game. She was the team got her hooked up and in before the stream, so I thought people would like to take a look at her in game. But I've ruined Dean's life once more, so I don't know what to do.
Aw, poor Dean.
He's got it. Here it
Yeah.
comes. There it is.
Hey.
Yay!
Wow.
GG's,
wide.
Dean. Wow.
Very early. Whips with whips.
It's very
Yeah.
shiny.
Just to be clear, literally those materials went in like an hour before.
Yeah.
the stream,
Yeah,
so-
it's like not final mesh. It's all kind of just to get some proxies in and really test the rendering of the materials and stuff. So yeah, but
Yeah.
it's looking
This
pretty good
is
already.
literally-
Yeah.
this-
So
Same day. None of this is final. I just wanted players to get a look at her in context. So this is
Crystal's way
literally
stronger than glass, right?
whips, but she looks so beautiful. I couldn't resist. So
Wide whips, crystals, and geodes.
And you can see previews of her powers there. There
Oh.
will be floating gems around her,
Oh.
and there will be giant little gems. She puts
Giant
in.
little gems.
Giant little
Thank
gems.
you. I love it. I love giant little gems. So yeah, she'll be coming, and maybe we'll sprinkle some more information about her as the days go on. Because like we said, this will be coming in February, so you don't have to wait too long. But there's still some days ahead, so we'll update you as we can. I think we should do another platinum prize because it's already
Can Greg read it?
2:36.
oh,
Greg,
that's
you can
okay.
read it. No,
All
Greg,
right.
please. I insist. I insist.
It's all you, Greg.
No pressure.
Don't screw
Alright.
it up, Greg.
Crazy Nat, Crazy Nats, Natsu TV. Crazy Natsu TV. I'm trying real hard
Crazy
to read
Nat. Crazy Nat.
it. Some of these names are real. You guys are real tricky out there.
Oh, I know.
You guys make me say a lot of weird stuff. So
Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias and platform you play Warframe on, and we will get you your 1,000 platinum Crazy Natsu TV. All right, now before we move on away from Citrine herself, you are working on a Prex card,
Yes.
but we kind of wanted to shine a light on the fact that you've worked on all of the Prex cards. So we have a little bit of the showings of the process behind your mind and how that
Yeah,
Prex card
this
works.
mind.
This mind. So we have some roughs
like a
here.
geode, you look inside.
Ooh, okay.
Crack it open.
Crack it up.
Yes, so this is kind of how I start the Prex process. Prexus? Nope.
Oh,
And this is
crickets.
Protea, by the way. This isn't.
Protea.
We're gonna
So,
get to-
Yeah, we're just going to show a few of the ones. And so this is kind of how I usually start. Just kind of sketch out some ideas, try and catch the attitude of the Warframe. And I believe this is one we have not released.
We have not released this Titania one, but perhaps you will find a place some way somehow. But it's like
I'm-
you were saying that these are some of the
I'm
your favorite
listening.
ones that you've done.
Yeah, I think also they were a good example of kind of some of them had a lot more sketches, so I wanted to show as many as possible. And then some I got two of them pretty quick. But yeah, so this is Titania, and then I think the next one is
Ooh.
Really
Ninja.
using that hoop, eh?
Yeah, it's a good element. I think a design element to play in there. So, and I think we went with the second one. But yeah, so that's kind of how
I'm loving them.
It's funny, everyone.
And yeah, Jubal, I'll have to get back with you on that one.
Sorry, I picked the second one. But these were back when Jeff was still on the project. That that guy,
Oh,
Jeff guy.
tall guy.
He had a muscle or
Loser.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, moo. And him and I would go back and forth, kind of playing with some of the poses and stuff. And then from this stage, I start tightening him up and start cleaning up the roughs and stuff, and get the line art
Nice.
down. Look at usually by
Protea.
then there's like a model, a rough model. Like
Right.
you saw some of the citrine stuff. Sorry, yeah, citrine stuff. Thinking Stalactus.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, so and then I lay in the kind of just basic colors and start thinking about, just any tweaks at this stage, like last minute fixes and stuff. And I try to get all the details too. Like I get a little crazy, I think, and I think you're gonna see the next shots. I get right in there, and I don't know how high res your
The
TV is,
lines.
but the rendering takes
Yeah.
me forever because I'm a maniac. But
All the lines. So much shading.
I think it gives it a nice texture to it. And my take on kind of the
Wow.
Art Nouveau approach, like the Alphonse Mucha, I think that's how you say it, like the Art Nouveau styles of those kind of card art, poster art that he did back in the 20s. Anyway, so yeah, and then so this is kind of the final of all three of them. So, and then
We have some whip of.
well, no, there's another one that's kind of somewhat. So as you can
Oh,
see,
right.
they've kind of been changing. I've added more darks and kind
Wow.
of tried to play with some of the contrast more. to
The
put-
glowing on the
Seven
Skydive
draw.
one.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was wild. I remember seeing that one. I was like, wow.
Yeah, some of that stuff works. Sometimes it's a little more difficult to achieve, but I have a lot of fun. I'm super blessed and thankful to DE that they let me do these because, I have a great time doing them. So,
Yeah, those look
I still
awesome.
want more. So I'm like, okay. So this is.
I would
so
love-
to go
I
from
would
there
love
to
a
the rough
playing-
stuff,
a
so this
playing
is
card,
really, really,
playing
really
deck,
rough. I just
you know?
looked this up yesterday.
Playing
so
Wait,
cards.
she's doing the shush?
so-
With those on
yeah,
the back.
a little bit of shush. And I might put
That
a
would be
weapon
awesome.
in her hand, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. So.
Wow, what a great segue you're about to do.
That was great. Sir.
What a great
Well done.
segue. Did you know?
No, I did not.
So yeah, she's going to be coming with a Prex card. She's not going to have a Levirian, but the Prex card we are going to put in with OTAC. So if you're interested in getting yourself her Prex card, OTAC will be the one to go to for that. An incredible job.
Oh, thanks,
Those are really
guys.
cool.
Appreciate it, everyone.
I love it, Ved.
Thank you. Please let me do more.
No more. All right, as you alluded to, and as we alluded to, there are some weapons coming in this update, and I'm going to do my best in the world to show it in its.
Can I give a little context? Are you gonna do melee or shotgun first?
What would you like?
I want to talk. Let's do shotgun, and then we'll talk melee.
All right, let's do shotgun. I'm going into the simulacrum, so we're gonna go to the ballroom because we're what? Classy.
Okay.
You just talking to yourself?
I mean, I looked at Pablo, but I was talking to myself.
I'll share your classic.
Yeah, she will be coming. Citrine will have two signature weapons. She is going to have a shotgun, the Stephlos, which is going to be pack quite a punch, wouldn't you say?
What is that?
What do you mean? What do you know? You're an artist.
It's
So
based
yes.
off the Lotus Pod.
Amazing.
Internal name Lotus Pod, as you can see, very pod-like. But yeah, this one, as you can see in the description, energy projectile bursts forth from the Stephlos and grows as it rushes towards enemies. I'll show it off. Duration increases when it hits an enemy, and then obviously with Citrine being her signature weapon, its projectile speed increases. Did you want me to play with this one first, Reb?
Yeah. And then we'll talk about the core.
That'll probably be
Totally.
Todd Euler.
All right, Reb, pick the enemy. What do you feel like?
Give me a butcher. Give me a Kuva butcher.
You want a butcher?
Teacher.
A
A butcher? A Kuva
Yeah.
butcher?
Yeah,
How many you want?
this one. And their miserable life.
Well,
Oh, no, I need like 10.
the
Okay,
whole point of
10.
the weapon is to hit.
I need like 10. What do you want the level, Reb, huh?
Give be a solid. I don't know. Did you mod the Stufflos or not?
She's got a couple mods.
All right, toss. Give me 80.
Oh, damn.
What the?
We're going to keep him slow for a second.
Oh, brain dead.
I have no
One
idea.
brain cell mode.
One
Does it shoot bees?
Oh, I
Not.
can do that.
Does
It
it
kinda
shoot bees? Can we get a change? Can we shoot bees? No, it's not going to shoot bees. So what you're going to notice, and what kind of the description is alluding to, is that your first shot is essentially going to have a little bit of a shorter range. But as you hit enemies, that projectile is going to basically gain life and grow and grow. So what you're going to notice is I'm going to shoot my first enemy, and it kind of hits that second one a little bit and the third. But as I keep hitting them, it's going to go farther and farther and farther. So you're going to want to try and obviously group enemies up as much as you can.
Nautilus.
The projectile is going to grow as you hit your enemies.
Yeah,
Damn.
Nautilus gonna be putting in
Line 'em
some
up.
work. Use Mag's
These
pull.
are my
Tactics
custom
aiming.
colors. This isn't the actual colors of the weapons.
Thank God.
Megan made a choice today.
I
Whoa,
mean, thank God for
Whoa.
your colors, of course.
Thank you, thank you.
bright
I
green,
really like to
neon green.
So as you can see, it's just going to keep on going back there as I'm hitting these enemies. So, oh, he died.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get the Stufflos in the new game mode or from OTOC using the Citrine vendor there. So this will be a brand new shotgun for all you Hell's Chamber enjoyers.
Yes,
Wow,
ma'am.
that guy went flying. All right, so that's one of them.
Okay, I need to calm down for the melee.
All right, calm down. Then.
Since the dawn of time, man has yearned to wield the power of the sun. No. The Korufel is very, 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 very beautiful. In the Angels of the Zariman update, we added a two-handed
it.
scythe grip weapon.
Love it.
We have, over the course of the years, we've made content, for Arcwing. We have Arcwing Melee, but then we realized that we had potential to do a second two-handed scythe weapon with a twist. So I am very, very happy that we were able to make the two-handed scythe last year with the Hespar, and now we have a two-handed scythe once more. But because this is Warframe, the heavy attack in particular is just explosive. So you'll use your normal, two-handed scythe melee attacks. But Megan, I don't know if you can do a
decent.
heavy attack.
Shall we pick a victim?
Pick a victim? Anyone will
wants it?
do.
How about this Joker? What do you think about him?
Yeah, get him.
Work here.
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
It
Whoa.
transforms into a gun blade and does a projectile attack on
What?
heavy. So if you hit your heavy attack button, it transforms into a gun blade, and the whole
I love
site
it.
is
I love
animated
that
and
animation.
rigged.
Kind of like the
Yeah, it's rigged
Stropha
to
a little
collapse
bit.
into a gun blade, and they did this custom animation.
Aw,
for
crap,
us
or is
that
that
you
the Stalta?
transform for that attack. I screamed and was so excited that we were able to do this. And so it's a two-handed scythe. You can swing it around, and then when you want to unload the heavy attack, it turns into the most incredible. Yeah. It's just so that'll be
Cannon,
Citrine's
like a
signature melee
giant
weapon.
cannon.
This is the Korufel, and it's coming in February.
Joker.
You're having too much fun.
And classic, if you double it, you can double tap.
That's pretty rad. I like that.
Love it. Love it.
Drama with the swing and the.
I wonder if the
Yeah.
the damage
Those are the two new
increases
weapons coming
with
with
your
Super cool.
combo.
Delicious. Delicious.
I bet it resets with your combo too. I wasn't paying attention, but I
right.
bet it does.
I think what's on everyone's
That's
mind
awesome.
is what the hell was that Warframe in that announcement image? Am I right?
Well, if you measure the codpiece
Talking to
curve
yourself.
and you
Right.
compare the codpiece to Rhino's codpiece, you can actually, using cyber codpiece technology, you can collapse the codpiece measurements to deduce none other than it being a Rhino Deluxe skin.
None other. All right, Dean, back to my screen, if you shall.
Oh, that's wild.
We have the Rhino Death
Wha-
Watch skin. Now, I'm just gonna preface this, if you don't like bugs, I'm sorry. Very buggy
Love it.
vibes, and I mean that.
Love it.
Sorry. I'm gonna get clipped.
On frame,
I always see
confirmed.
the joke of, oh, they're riding bugs on purpose now.
He's a bug. He is a beetle. We are going to show some concept art and talk about that in a second, but this is him. He also has deluxe animations as well, so that was one of them, him being Here, I'll get out of the arsenal here. This is one of his, I believe, this is his noble. So you can see him, and these are his, obviously, true colors. The wings, these little buggy wings, are actually going to be in the auxiliary slot. So if you're not into the wings, you can take those off or put them on. Ooh, oh my goodness. He's flying around. I can't even look at him. And then as well, we
Nice.
I
have-
love how the material came together with like the iridescence.
I love the
It
wings.
Yeah.
has a little bit of like, I don't know, like almost like a scaly pattern to it on top of it.
That's great.
It's really cool.
He has so many little extra arms. Sorry
You
if
can
you
just
don't
stay in
like
the
that.
arsenal, Meg. Just stay.
Sorry?
It'll do the idols in the arsenal if you just stay there, and then you can get full screen.
Oh, I like that one. That one's awesome.
But yeah, he's incredible. The art team killed it with the materials and the
Totally.
texture work. Yeah, and the concept, of course.
I like
Thought
the,
he was
the shimmering and the
hilarious with the
shiny,
tiny pistol.
how it goes from
he's
like a
got little
purple, the
claw
purplish
hands.
blue
He's
on the
He's a tiny
legs,
real-life pistol.
up into
Beetle on a
the
mission.
brownish red,
Double beetle.
Double
Okay.
beetle. And then,
Color
of course,
on the
if you were
top.
Curious, he also looks great in my colors.
kind of like a beetle in real life,
Oh, wait,
Were you wondering?
wait,
shimmering in the sunlight.
Not that bad, actually.
Bop, bop, bop. You can see I took the wings off here so you can see him. With the
Honestly,
random.
because of the iridescent, almost any color.
It almost
I think
saves
will
it,
work,
yeah.
right?
It's Megan proof.
Nicely done.
I'm insulted, but
That was
also
good. That
flattered.
was good. One of
So
those.
thank you.
One of those for that.
So he'll be coming in Citrine's Last Wish, but like I said, we do have a couple concepts to show kind of the process of where this even came about from the mind of our artists.
Ha.
Dino, yeah.
Came from Vadim. He joined the team a couple years ago, and I think he was working on this in 2021 already. He was doing some concept sketches, and so these are some early looks at it. And I really like the exploration he did on all this. This is really cool. He really got into it, and yeah, and then you start seeing the color passes. He's an amazing
Yeah.
artist. His color passes are always so cool to look at. So, and then you can see the bottom right. That was the one that got check marked.
The little red
So, and then I think the next one is
The top right
yeah,
one
the
was good
final
too,
art, and then
with a little bit more
Those
gold.
tiny little arms.
I like the gold for Rhino Prime, but
Ooh,
and then yeah, then the turnaround. So
there
yeah,
it is.
yeah, I think it's turned out great. Vadim did a great job, and the modeling team, everybody on that side, they did an amazing job.
And you were
to take
saying
it,
that
so.
he's been kind of like, chipping away at it
Yeah.
for a while
Yep.
now.
Yeah. Sometimes in between tasks, we have some time, and I'm always encouraging the team to play with as many deluxe skins as possible. So, because they're a lot of fun, right? So, especially you see your idea make it to the game,
Yeah.
and have it look that great. So that's pretty wild. So.
And I think what's I love about deluxe skins is we kind of experiment with like going really obscure with Rhino not being a bug, but now he a bug. So
Yeah.
it's like you can go different ways. Like Nidus Frike is probably one of the craziest deluxe skins I think in terms of going just like super far out from what he is. So if you're into bugs, hey, I mean, sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, they're really wild, and I think that's
Yo.
really it is very cool.
I think it's
Even
awesome.
the one
So
you do the sign with,
I think you got to be into bugs or not.
the steampunk one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's,
Yep.
that's like
That was a lot of fun too. Yeah. That was that.
pretty far from the fiction, but deluxes allow us that
Yep.
flexibility to explore and have fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool ones in the pipe. So
Shush.
maybe you'll see them, maybe
Save it
not.
for the next one.
it. Stop it. One thing also coming in Citrine's Last Wish is another Void Shell skin. Dean,
Cheers.
back to my gameplay, if you will. We have the Ember Void Shell skin coming in hot, and she has the, I don't know, this, what's that?
Well done, well done.
Coming in hot. Yeah.
Coming in hot. Oh, I didn't. I mean, yes, I meant that.
Oh, my
I'm so smart.
goodness.
Can I pronounce this? No. The Fenarius bark will be her void shell material. It's basically burnt wood-esque inspired. Obviously,
Okay.
she is a
I can see the
fire
texture
goddess
now.
herself,
Yeah,
so
with the
it's gonna
burnt
be her
wood.
void shell skin with her material structure. You can get with Citrine's Last Wish.
Actually, if I can add a little bit to
Please.
Please
Rhino
do.
Deluxe. It's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
you say that it was Vadim's one of Vadim's early projects on Warframe, because Marlon, want to shout out Marlon, because he tinkered away at this actually a while as well. So this was kind of on the back burner until we kind of had capacity to make it properly happen, and
Yeah.
we had to go back. And like Pablo mentioned, we're really took a look at it, and it was already in a really good state. But then we started to leveraging some of the extra rendering stuff that was added into our shaders to get that really sort of like color shifting look, kind of like commercial automotive paint sort of look. So and playing a bit more with our shader to get a bit of that like blended carapace look with the patterning. So I think it came out great. Again, I think it's one of the earliest things Marlon worked on when he joined our team. So I think it was. I hope this is really fun for him to finally see it come to life in all the best
What a
ways.
difference.
But yeah. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Don't look at that.
Megan's back.
Wait,
Not,
what?
not Megan proof.
No, I want to show. Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue boy.
That effect really lends itself well to that really
Yeah, it looks so sharp.
to that look. So I think it looks awesome. I think it came out really, really good. And I mean, that's great right there.
Should I stop right there? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop.
There you go.
Just
So-
kidding. I
Yeah,
don't
so-
know.
No.
Okay, here we go.
So
Maybe
just
it's
like-
not Megan proof after all.
All right.
No
All in.
problem.
Boy.
The Citrine's Last Wish update has a new frame. It has a new game mode. It has Rhino Deluxe. It has 2 new weapons. It also has more quality of life and some other design and gameplay things. Meg, I don't know what. Oh, what else
Whoa,
we
are
got?
you spoiling? But she's too early. Utico, you're too early. You spoiled
Lower down the
something
flap
that's
again.
coming for drifters.
Uh-oh.
A
I
little
can't
drifter
read that
cosmetic,
fast.
if you will. So obviously, working on Duviri, it's a very drifter-centered update, but we wanted to give you a little something in Citrine's Last Wish, and that would be what we're calling Visage Ink. And if you know what that means, face tats.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, the art team
Oh,
were
yeah,
able to we wanted to do a new area for players to customize their drifters. As we're working on some content to give drifters more cosmetics, this itself as a new system felt like a little bit of a no-brainer because you can really push the way your drifter looks with these essentially Visage inks. A lot of them will
like
be
that one. That's-
completely movable, scalable. Some of them won't, some of them will, but you can go pretty wild with making your drifter your own.
Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Different faction style designs, just straight up aesthetic designs, and yeah, they're incredible.
They are incredible. So those will be coming in Citrine's Last Wish as well.
Yeah, children
Okay.
are not allowed to get tattoos in Warframe, so
Drifters only.
drifters only.
All right. A couple other things that are coming in Citrine's Last Wish are some
Nice.
augments and some arcanes.
And we're back.
Yeah, we have
Augments.
4, are you gonna go through
Arcanes.
No, if you want.
If you want.
Sure.
We've got 4 augments.
4 augments.
Garuda, Gyre, Revenant. You're Revenant.
Oh, that,
Okay.
we delay that one. Okay, never mind.
Whoa.
My
I'm not
oldest will be
telling
happy
you,
about that
you're Revenant.
Revenant one.
Yeah, so for Garuda, we have for her Shattered Lash, a Shattered Storm augment. And that, do you want me to go into the specifics?
Please do.
When Garuda breaks her Mass Vitrify ring with a Shattered, Gara, sorry. Gara?
Yeah,
Gara,
Gara, yeah.
sorry. When
I
Gara
was
breaks her
confused
Mass,
by that.
I was like, wait, that's wrong. Breaks her Mass Vitrify ring with Shattered Lash. Enemies struck by the glass suffer Splinter Swarm at a % strength.
Yeah, we're also going to make a base change to Gara with this. Basically, right now is different. Like you create your little glass with a 4 and then you hit it with your 1. And it's different if you hit it from inside or from outside. So we're actually flipping that so it now always works like if you hit it from outside, which, if you're familiar with Gara, you know that that's more convenient. So we're changing it with that, and that synergizes better
Nice.
with this.
And then for Gyre, for her Cathode Grace, a shock releases when Gyre eliminates an enemy while Cathode Grace is active. The shock has a % strength from Rotor Swell, and its duration extends by the same amount.
Yeah, just basically trying to do some synergy between the two there.
And for Revenant, for his Mesmer skin, Revenant receives a % strength, Mesmer skin strength, and nearby allies are granted Mesmer skin stacks.
Yeah, so kind of, this one honestly is the one that we were a little bit scared about, just because obviously the Mesmer stack are so powerful, because you're essentially not only negating the damage, but also recently, I guess it's almost 6 months now or something, we buffed it to give like a second of invulnerability after, and also CCs the enemies that attack. So actually sharing that with the rest of your team is kind of scary. We're still tweaking the percentages and not. And also it has like more, is not only support, because we know often augments that are support only don't really work out as well. This one also has a bit of a greedy side, which is it also increases the power strength just for that ability. So you can get both things at once.
Yep.
Nice.
And then
Okay.
finally
I'm down to
for
get some
Yamali.
extra Mesmer skin.
For her Marilena, enemies affected by sea snares heal Marilena for a % of their health. Upon healing, you'll gain reload speed and fire rate on secondary weapons for a duration.
Yeah, so this one also comes with a base change.
Nice.
To
I like that because I
Gerald,
use
which
my
is basically,
secondary.
Merlina absorbs, right now on live, it absorbs 75% of damage that you take goes to Merlina. We're changing that, well, I don't want to lie, but I'm pretty sure we changed it to 90% now.
Oh.
So it's now
Beautiful.
90%, that's base,
I
without
love it.
the augment. And then the augment on top of that now makes it so you can basically synergize with your bubbles to basically keep on healing it so you don't have to recast it.
Awesome.
We love bubble synergy here.
I love using the
So those
bubbles.
are the 4 augments that are coming.
With
And
Ureli
then we
on-
also have
on top of
4
Marilena.
arcanes, perhaps a 5th one, TBD. But we're going to have a primary arcane, a secondary arcane, and 2 Warframe arcanes. So look forward to those. I don't know if
And
you
those
wanna
will
make it-
also be in the mission and in Otak's store, so you can
Yes.
go either way. Cool.
Either way. So now we can go to that citrine slide. Sorry, Dean. Just to recap it's a lot of what we've talked about
Nice,
in
here we
terms
go.
of so far. Citrine's Last Wish coming February 2023, very soon. New Warframe, Citrine, defense mission with a little bit of a twist. Mission drops and vendor acquisition with OTOC, and then the Heart of Deimos being the prerequisite to access that node. There's a new gun scythe, the Chorofel, the new shotgun Stephlos. Both of those are signatures for Citrine. She
Love
has an
it.
alternate helmet. She will be coming with accessories as well. Stay tuned on those. An Ember Void Shell skin, 4 new arcanes, new Warframe augments, Rhino Deluxe, and some Drifter Visage ink. Those are just kind
Yo.
of some nice,
I love it.
beautiful,
February
fun things. We
2023.
also have some quality of life stuff coming in Citrine's
Let's
Last Wish.
go.
One of them being Tau Forged Archon shards.
Oh, Tauforge, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually
anytime
I
you're-
was earlier reading the chat and I was not seeing anyone talk about Tauforge. I was like, isn't this what they asked for?
Is this
all
what
the
they
time?
want?
Yeah. So Tauforge, we're changing. Actually, you can see it there.
Yeah.
So,
Dino, do you mind going on my screen?
oh right, you cannot see it there.
That's
I
okay.
take it
Now
back.
they can see it.
So in there you can see 20% for Tauforge, which is how it works on live right now. We're basically adding what is essentially amounts to a pity system. So if you don't get it 1 week, the next week it will actually be 20% higher, so it'll be 40%, and the next week it'll be 60%, so on and so forth.
Awesome.
The math basically averages you will get about twice as many arcane shards. So basically it goes from 20 all the way to 40% if you don't get it in 1 week. Then it goes 60, 80, and obviously 100. And I can't wait for all the screenshots I'm gonna get for like, I got all the way to 100 before it dropped.
Yeah, but like
Looking
at
forward
least,
to
so yeah, the problem we were having is that, and the community pointed out, was someone could, in theory, never get one, just bad luck. So this is the highly requested pity system, which is coming in Citrine's Last Wish.
And it's important to keep in mind that this is individual. So if you go into a public Archon hunt and you have 100% and someone else has 20, your 100% doesn't affect the other people. They have their own individual Archon pity system, if you will. So it's for yourself, and you'll be able to see it here in the UI where you're at. If you forget, you miss a week, you're like, what % am I at? You can check out the UI right here, and it'll tell you what probability you have for your Archon shard being Tau Forged. And then as well, we have some nice new tech coming in Citrine's Last Wish. One of them being a change to open world lighting. Now, if I may speak in terms of coder technology lingo, we've improved encoding of
Technology lingo.
material data in the enhanced renderer that makes reflections intensity match the lighting environment better. We do have a little reference image
Oh my
here.
God, Steve, when did
I
you
was
get
just
that?
gonna. What's
Yeah.
Steve here somewhere?
I am wearing pink shorts, pants, technically. So this, sorry, go ahead, Rem.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, this is Duviri. Keep that in mind. Here we have, if you look at the shadows and how the sun is bouncing off of these caves, and obviously the before and after, you'll see a much more clear, brighter version of the after. The shadows aren't so dense, and you can really kind of see that detail of the cave. Reb, I don't know what you were about to say.
Well, what happened was in Duviri, because it's our 4th open world, they were pushing how to make it look as beautiful as possible. And since the dawn of time, our open worlds have used monochrome lighting, and we were able to get the color of the actual content that was being lit bounced around better, so that you can see and this is one of those things that it came for Duviri, and then obviously the graphics team and the lighting team and our team were like, wow, every open world would look so much better if we had color in the lighting that was going around the environment. So we did, and now all the old open worlds will just look better because of the lighting details that we added to Duviri. Hopefully nothing broke too much, but you can see that the actual sand color, the pigments, the tints seem to appear in the shadows a lot more naturally than the before picture.
Yeah,
There you
just
go.
kind of
That'll
gray
come in
and
Citrine's Last Wish. And then another
bleeding
tech-related
together.
change is what we're calling cloth smoothing tech. But to be even more hype about it, this actually also fixes a jitter issue on cloth. So Syndana's very popular, but if we compare the before and after, there's just a little bit of, a crick or a crease or a little jagged
it's a
edge
little
in what would
blocky, but
preferably be a nice smooth Syndana. So while this is a stagnant image of the Syndana, and you can see the before and after, how it's smoothing out, it's a nice, more rounded shape of how a Syndana should be, with movement of it is also changing in terms of it being more of a cloth-like movement instead of it being a little bit jittery with how it works right now. So we're fixing the jitter, which is great.
More flow.
More flow.
And there's actually 2 fixes there. There's just straight up vertex smoothing, and the jitter is how the cloth was frame over frame. It was jittering. So there's 2 fixes there. And
2 fixes.
yeah, there's the actual appearance of vertexes on the cloths, and then there's the actual jitter itself, which both of them have been improved, because why not?
Because why not? And then another quality of life thing that is changing is cold status effects.
Oh, cold status. Yeah. So,
Achoo!
the bless you. So obviously throughout time, we have a lot of different statuses, and players, you guys value them at different rates. But cold has always been one of the lower ones, especially if you compare. It gives I think at base is it 40%? I think
25.
It's 25%. So 25% for one stack, which you don't really feel it right away. It's not really something that you notice as much, especially if you compare it with something like the proc that you get from Fire, where they immediately start swinging their arms, or from Bolt, which is absolute immediate CC. So anyways, we're increasing the value. So now instead of 25, I think the base is what now?
50.
50 at base, and the cap, which before ended up at 70, now ends at 85.
Greg and Eric on the
And
left
the map
there.
stacks from 10 to 8. So there's a little bit of a change.
Yeah, so basically, because we're pushing the bottom and we're kind of pushing the top, but we're making it take less stacks to get to the top. So hopefully with that, it'll make kind of the cold proc on its own a little more valuable, a little more felt when you're actually freezing someone.
Very good. And then we have just, again, a little slide to sum up the couple quality of life things that are coming in this update. Dino's got it on hot. Again, Tau Forged Archon probability changes. You'll see that right away. The Syndana smoothing plus the jitter, two for one. The open world skylight changes that we showed, and then the cold status effect changes as well. So that is kind of a longer version. I went over an hour. I'm sorry. I did it again. I'm bad at that. So we have some quality of life, and then obviously all of the bigger things, Citrine, mission, all that stuff coming in Citrine's Last Wish. And that's... What do you mean? Oh, no.
Let's do it again. Start from the start.
All right, that means I have only 2 minutes over. Let's do a platinum prize, shall we? Very good. And also keep in mind that this update, Citrine's Last Wish, is a mainline update. So there's a lot of fixes in there over time. That
1,000
we needed
platinum.
a code build to do and cert build to do. So this will be a mainline update that will fix a lot of code required issues. 1,000 platinum. Who is it, Eric? You get to go.
Yoru.
Oh, very good. Ryu. Is that what you're going with?
I like it.
Okay. Ryu.
Hadouken.
Had a good jitter to it.
Very good. Okay. Congratulations, you won 1,000
Hey,
platinum. Please whisper
GGs.
the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform you play Warframe on. We'll get you your 1,000 platinum. All right. And then before we go, I just wanted to do a little update on mobile and a crossplay cross-save because we kind of ended the year with crossplays here for everyone. We also have a mobile beta that's happening right now. And if you were just kind of curious of what our next steps are for those things for mobile, we're actually at our max capacity of iOS closed beta users. So appreciate everyone that signed up for that and is participating in that. We're going to be looking to get more spots in there if you were unable to get yourself a spot. And we're planning on doing another invite wave. And we're going to be running this iOS closed beta for a couple more months, probably throughout the spring. We're going to be adding things here and there, additional planets, maybe some quests into that mobile build. So if you were looking to expand your gameplay on that, we will be working on that and adding to it. We'll be updating, of course, the forums and everything that we have for there if you want to check that out, if you are a iOS user. And then for crossplay, cross-save, obviously the next step is cross-save. That's what our goal is. We are avidly working on that for 2023. We don't have too much to share on it because we're trying to, get it all to work functionally. We are working on VoIP as well, and of course, internally we're trying to solve some issues or just things that we haven't been able to do with crossplay in terms of clan tech, what trading is going to look like, all that things we are considering and we are, looking into from a tech perspective for cross-save. So you just have to kind of stay tuned for more information on that. As we develop it, we'll let you know. Most likely, we'll let you know on dev streams. That's usually where we give you that kind of information. So you have to stay tuned for that. But when we give you more information, it'll be here.
Indeed. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a kick.
Can't wait for
kickoff of the year. We're
cross-save.
Focusing on Duviri, cross-save. We got mobile coming. Citrine's Last Wish comes in February, so you'll get it soon. So you'll have something to
Yeah,
play.
I need an
very, very, very
HDMI
soon. In Duviri, you will get a full
thing
experience
for my
deep
phone
dive at the
so I can
February
share
dev
with you
stream where
guys
We're going to
mobile.
walk you through our fourth open world and the way in which Warframe is being recontextualized for players to enjoy, which is very
It's
exciting.
going to be weird.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird, let's do a Baruch Prime Access giveaway.
A Baruch Prime access. Oh my. Oh
I
my.
didn't do anything except for I still haven't gotten him in game yet. I'm trying really hard. Baruch Prime Access coming at you. Lucky Twitch viewer. Who is it?
Bucky88.
Pucky88. Hopefully you're a Leafs fan. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform you play Warframe on, and we will get you your Baruch Prime Access. And maybe in the next dev stream, you'll learn about the next Prime.
It's a secret still.
Good prime.
Did I miss any assets, Dean?
No.
I finally didn't miss any?
No.
Even though I gave you like 20? All right. We did it.
We did it. Then we should probably do like a.
We should do like a.
Can we connect across?
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
ultimate-
wait, Unico. We need Unico.
Oh.
Get ready.
Boom.
Oh, hey, wrong way. There-
There you go.
All right, thank you very much for watching
Nailed
Dev
it.
Stream 167. Greg, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Eric, thanks for
No
being here.
problem. Thank
Pablo,
you.
thank you for being here.
Pleasure, Susha.
Rev,
Always.
thanks for being here. Stop it.
Oh, it zoomed in. I like
Wow,
it.
you're great. And chat,
Okay,
thank
terrifying.
you. Thank you for being here for our first dev stream back. Like Rev mentioned, our February dev stream is going to be our big Duviri dev stream. We're also going to have more information about 10-year anniversary, what that's going to look like, some exciting things that you can expect, Rev, for 2023. So please stay tuned for that. And then between, in February, you're going to get Citrine's Last Wish. So you're going to see more of this Warframe. You're going to experience that defense mission with a twist. Buggy Rhino, I mean that aesthetically. It's going to be a great time. So thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you guys for being
Yeah.
here. Appreciate
And
you.
thanks for the cod piece
chat.
detectives for all your hard work.
Yes,
we couldn't
bless
be
you
here
out there.
without you.
All right, have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll see you later.
Happy
Bye.
New Year's again.
Yeah. That was DevStream 167, a first dev stream of the year. Nice. That was very, very cool. Make sure I drop this down here. Yeah, I can't wait. Yo, the new Warframe looks amazing. I can't wait. The new Rhino skin, the new deluxe Rhino skin. Oh my, oh my. That is super awesome. Super, super, super awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. I want to go and work on my Rhino Prime, my Rhino build right away. That is what I am going to be into. Make sure we get a nice Rhino build ready to rock and roll. Does not look like I have a Rhino loadout, so we're gonna have to create ourselves a whole new loadout. Yeah, we'll duplicate one for sure, and we're gonna call it Rhino. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna make sure I... There. Now we're cooking. Yeah, exclamation Rhino in the chat. We're gonna have to make sure we get a nice Rhino equipped. Ah, yeah. There we go, Rhino Prime. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're definitely gonna be ready for Rhino Prime when Rhino Prime, the deluxe skin, releases. We have to get ready. Hope you guys are ready. Yeah. My Rhino's already a bug. No. not even a little bit. Maybe a beautiful butterfly. We're gonna work on this in our next video for sure, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed the dev stream, and hopefully we catch you on the next one. Ah, yeah. All right, guys, we'll catch you soon. Bye.